Hi, my name is Josh. A huge dream of mine is to be able to sing like really well. I'm okay. I guess what I would say is that I come from a musical family and I can carry a tune. I have a decent ear, but for most of my life I've had like a problem with singing. It just kept getting worse, but I would like every time I sing my throat hurts like really quickly. Like I can't sing a whole song without my throat hurting. And I've known what the problem is basically for a while, but I haven't been able to fix it. But I've finally kind of like been able to make a connection and kind of figure out what's going on there and what I need to do, I think, to fix it. So I thought maybe what I would do is just kind of document my journey, as it were, and just try to sing like at least a few times a week and record them and see how I do and see if I improve over time. So that's the goal here, I guess. So I'm working on it every day and I think I'm getting better, but then when I sing, it's easy to fall back into like old habits. I know that I'm singing incorrectly. The issue for me has been that all the other muscles in my like my throat, my jaw, my tongue, all of those muscles are trying to help. So they're straining to try to shape and control the pitch and the sound and all of that. And it's a really interesting concept to me. I think a lot of it is emotional. I think a lot of it is kind of like a physical representation of some kind of an underlying emotional trauma or whatever, but just that need to control every piece of yourself, like all those muscles trying to control everything perfectly to make sure that I sound good or whatever. So I think that there's some underlying emotional stuff, which is really interesting to me. But so I'm hoping as I continue to work through it that maybe that will kind of unlock some of those things. Anyway, I just thought I would document it. So here's the first one. I'm just gonna sing some songs that I like and that I think are good singers songs, maybe that maybe stretch me a little bit, but not too much. I'm not trying to be Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston here, or the male equivalent of those incredible vocalists. So this one, first one, I'm going to do "Someone You Loved" by Lewis Capaldi, which is, of course, just kind of lived on, and people are still singing it and loving it, and I, of course, do as well. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just go for it and see how I progress. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to turn to. This all or nothing way of loving got me living without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. And I didn't close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into back around. Another day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. The door down, then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Yeah, so there's that. I can't remember all the lyrics. I had to hold up the phone and read them, and I still got some wrong. But so as you, this is an improvement for me a little. Like my voice is pretty weak, especially in the higher registers, of course. But I'm starting to get the vocal awareness or the physiological awareness of where the sound is coming from and where it needs to come from, and isolate those muscles. So that's getting better, and the control is gonna have to come as I go, and the strength and the power and all that is gonna have to develop over time. But so I'm not as concerned with the pitch yet, but trying to isolate those vocal cords as I go a little bit better, and not use the other muscles to help. That's my goal, and so that's improving, and so that's good. So this is the first one. So just like you can follow me on my journey to get better, and hopefully I will. I think I'm a big believer that if you understand correct principles and you understand what needs to happen, and then you put in the energy to that, then you'll improve and you'll get better, and you'll reach your goal. So I believe I will get better and hopefully reach my potential, or at least expand it a lot more and see where that goes. So yeah, anyway, there's the first one. Hope you liked it, or hope that you can appreciate the vulnerability that this required, and the connection maybe that also provides for others who love music and singing, but maybe they don't feel like they have the strongest vocal and whatever. So just I think maybe there's some connection there that can be provided, just as you watch me express myself in a really imperfect way and a kind of a vulnerable way. I think that will provide some kind of connection, just like human to human connection, and that maybe you won't judge me too harshly. But I mean, this is YouTube, and I get it. I know what it's all about, so I'm sure I'll get plenty of critiques, as it were. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. All right, see ya.